What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today I'm trying to power through being sick, so I apologize if I don't have as much energy as I normally do. But I saw a video from Mike Zero the other day, and I have heard that there are some rumors that Hayden Christensen may be making a cameo appearance in Episode 9 as Anakin Skywalker. And while there's no way to truly know that for sure, we have heard some of the interviews from J.J. Abrams where he's talked about how this is going to tie all into, what's come before it, yada, yada, yada. They're using The Rise of Skywalker as the title and everything like that. So if you don't know, I'm a huge fan of the prequels. I'm a huge fan of Anakin Skywalker. Now, I became a huge fan of Anakin Skywalker by watching the Clone Wars and the development of Anakin through that series, and it made me appreciate what Hayden was going for a little more in the prequels. And I understand that even though I don't really like Hayden's performance in Attack of the Clones, I understand that it falls more on George's shoulders in terms of George not being an actor's director per se, things like that. But overall, I do have an appreciation for Hayden Christensen, what he's had to deal with, the fallout of, being part of the prequels and all of the backlash that came with that. But ultimately, if JJ really wants to blow away Star Wars fans, I think that you need to have it's hard to say this, like a substantial cameo appearance from Anakin, from Hayden Christensen as Anakin. Not just one line or something like give him something. Give him some type of opportunity to show a decent performance. Give him a few lines at least. Give him something. Don't make it just be a vision or a blurry shot of him as a Force ghost or whatever it is that they're going to try to do. Like, I hope that they give him some substantial lines and screen time. I don't mean like 30 minutes or anything like that, but I'm just talking about give him a full scene, give him some lines, let Hayden Christensen redeem himself. Just like Vader had his redemption, as long as you guys aren't going to retcon that, give Hayden Christensen that same type of opportunity to redeem himself from the eyes of a lot of fans that thought that he did such a horrible job. Now, I thought he did a fantastic job, all things considered, in Revenge of the Sith. But this is the most powerful message you can send to hardcore Star Wars fans if you bring Hayden Christensen in to have several lines of dialogue and give him an opportunity to show his acting chops, because he does have acting chops. He's a really good actor. A lot of people don't know that, but he is. And I think that there's definitely ways that you can tie this in. Now, some of the rumors that we're hearing, obviously this is all going to tie back to Rey and her connection to Anakin and Luke, yada, yada, yada. Will it fix the series or the sequel trilogy for me? Absolutely not. I still think that's broken. And honestly, this is something that should have happened in Episode 8 if Rian Johnson wasn't too busy just trying to subvert our expectations. He should have had a scene with Anakin Skywalker, and a lot of the plot points that I feel are going to be set up in the beginning of Episode 9 should have been done in Episode 8, but we are so far beyond that, there's no need to continue to harp on that, but I probably will, because I think Rian Johnson needs to be held accountable, and as long as he's in line for a trilogy, and he's working on Star Wars films, I think that we have the right to continue to talk about that, even though I'm just ready to move on from it completely. But as long as they want to assign this man to more Star Wars films, I think we need to be vocal about our displeasure in Rian Johnson. But Hayden Christensen in Episode 9 would be a huge win for every single Star Wars fan. I think even people that didn't like the prequels or that were critical of the prequels all those years, I think even those people really want to see this happen. I was at Star Wars Celebration in 2017 in Orlando. I was at the 40th anniversary panel. Hayden came out there. The response from the Star Wars fans was incredible. I could see the relief on his face and in his emotions when that happened. It meant the world to him. And I was so happy to be part of that because he deserves it. And I really think that he deserves the opportunity to come back in Episode 9 Again, there's a lot of rumors that are speculating that this is going to happen. There's some reshoots coming up They're going to add some scenes and some context to certain stuff. So I would love to see Hayden Christensen reprise his role as Anakin Skywalker in some form in Episode 9, and I think he deserves it. And I think every single Star Wars fan would appreciate this more than Lucasfilm can possibly understand. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think this is going to happen? Do you want this to happen? I think it only makes sense for this to happen, all things considered. If they're, and again, I don't even like talking about this, but they're talking about this is going to be the end of the Skywalker saga, which is the stupidest thing they could do. But we're just going to take it film by film right now. And if this is what they're saying it's going to be, then I definitely want to see Hayden Christensen get one last chance to redeem himself in the eyes of many, and maybe even himself. Because like I said, when I saw him walk out on that stage in Orlando, the response he got, it meant so much to him. And I could tell that the weight of the world was lifted off his shoulders. I really hope he gets this opportunity. Revenge of the Sith is my second favorite Star Wars film. And again, like I said, Anakin Skywalker, outside of Ahsoka, is my favorite character based on what happened with the Clone Wars, and then it grew my appreciation even more for the prequels and Anakin in the prequels. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.